start. Yeah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, firstly, praise be to Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, who has created the world and even belong to. Secondly, salat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam,
Assalamualaikum.
the son of Abdullah, the last messenger of Allah, who took us from darkness era to the lightness era, from Jahiliyah era to Islamic era. And thirdly, we are from English Academic Purpose Group. We will present about Muslim scientists. Firstly, to our sister Nikmah Ustazdah, time and place is yours.
Nggak dikenalin. Okay. Okay guys, Bismillah. My name is Nikmah Ustazah. I'm from these groups. Okay. Do you know Al-Khawarizmi? Al-Khawarizmi is the one of Muslim scientists in the world. Okay. His full name is Muhammad ibn Musa Al-Khawarizmi. He was born in Baghdad, 780 AD. He is the most great of scientists in the world who broke many chains in Islamic world, and he also inspired the world scientists, especially in physics. Okay. There are many inventions of Al-Khwarizmi. The first is algebra. Okay, algebra. One of the most famous and widely used invention of Al-Khwarizmi even today is algebra. Do you know algebra? Algebra is in we learn mathematics in our school. We have studied algebra in junior high school, maybe, or in senior high school. This science is very helpful in solving various number rules. This branch of mathematics should study structures, simplified relationship. And then the next is trigonometry and astronomy. This discovery of his managed to make other great scientists dumbfounded because with this he can solve various problems that have not solved for centuries until finally today geometry managed to become the second branch of mathematical science. Yes, as we know, trigonometry is one of lesson in our school, right? And astronomy also our lesson in the school. But I don't understand about astronomy. Trigonometry, I understand, little understand. And then the next is the algorithm. This range of science has been widely known and used even now. It is mentioned that with his invention, many areas of technology have been helped because this is the beginning of the calculation steps. If mentioned further, algorithms are the procedure or basis of the calculation process, but in the mathematical science and their application in technology. Yes, this is the branch of science. Okay, algorithm is the branch of science who help many areas of technology now because this is the beginning or starting of the calculation steps. Okay, and the last is zero. Number zero. Do you know number? Al-Khwarizm is one who introduced the number zero in the world of calculation. But many people don't know about it, as it is now used to be the prefix of starting the calculation. Even other scientists are trying to make it follow up research. How could he find the zero and be used at a prefix from the calculation of numbers. And the important thing, who introduced the number zero is Al-Khawarizm in the word of calculation. Okay, I think enough from me. The Muslim scientist, the next Muslim scientist, will be explained by Avicena. Okay.
Yes, Bismillah. My name is Fayiz Yan Avicena. My name is G100 to 22 and 007 and 3. I want to talk about Muslim scientists or figure of scientists from medicine. Yakni Avicena from or Arabic Ibnu Sina. In full name, Abu Ali Al-Husain Ibnu Abdullah Ibnu Sina, Muslim physician, the most famous and influential of the philosopher scientists of the medieval Islamic world. He was particularly noted for his contribution in the field of Aristotelian philosophy and medicine. He composed the Kitab As-Sifa, or Book of the Cure, a vast philosophical and scientific encyclopedia. Al-Qanon Fittib, the Canon of Medicine, which is among the most famous book in the history of medicine. Next. And now, life and education stories from Avicena or Ibn Sina. The life of Ibn Sina, according to Avicena's personal account of his life, as communicated in the record of his long-term pupil Al-Juzjani, the tutor Natalie instructed the youth in elementary logic, and having surpassed his teacher, Avicena took to studying the Hellenistic author on his own. When the Sultan of Bukhara fell ill with an ailment that baffled the court physician, Avicena was called to his bedside and cured him. In gratitude, the Sultan opened the royal summoned library to him, to Avicena. Fortuitous benevolence that introduced Avicena to a veritable cornucopia of sense and philosophy. He often caught up in the tempestuous political and religious strife of the era. Avicena's scholarship was unquestionably hampered by a need to remain on the move. Next. Yes, this is Ibn Sina's education. He read and memorized the entire Al-Quran by age 10 age. Avicenna took to studying the Hellenistic author on his own, and by age 16, Avicenna turned to medicine and discipline over which claimed easy mastery. Next, Avicenna began his prodigious writing career at age 21. and some to 240 extant title bear his name. They cross numerous fields, including mathematics, geometry, astronomy, physics, metaphysics, philology, music, and poetry. Avicena completed Kitab As-Sifa, word Danish name ala Book of Knowledge, and Kitab An-Najat, Book of Salvation, and completed new and more accurate astronomical table.
Okay, enough.
Enough. And
Next.
next from Zakiyyah.
Okay. My name is Zakiyyah Laili Maghfiroh from the Quran and Tafsir study program. On this time, I will present about Buya Hamka. Buya Hamka, Haji Abdul Malik Karim Amrullah was born on February 17, 1908 in Molek village, Maninjau, West Sumatra. Next. Buya Hamka, who was born with the full name Abdul Malik Karim Amrullah, is known as an Indonesian literati, culturalist, and cleric. The name Buya Hamka seems familiar to hear. According to historical records, he had many important roles in the nation. Summarized from various sources, here is Buya Hamka's profile and his career that can still be remembered. Buya Hamka profile. Buya Hamka or Abdul Malik Karim Amrullah was born in Agam, West Sumatra on February 17, 1908. He was the son of Abdul Karim Amrullah and Siti Safiyah. Hamka's personal life was fully educated in Islamic teachings because his father was a cleric in the land of Minangkabau, while his mother is from a family of artists. Next. Career of Buya Hamka. Buya Hamka's career trail, still above Buya Hamka's profile. He is known to have had a career in many fields, especially with regard to the writing and religion of Islam. After returning from Mecca, Hamka worked as a writer at Pelita Andalas magazine, Medan, North Sumatra. He also made many writings and articles. After marrying Siti Rahim, Buya Hamka was actively involved in the management of Muhammadiyah and served as the head of the Padang Panjang branch. His career expanded further because Abdul Malik Karim Amrullah was elected as the first chairman of the Indonesia Ulama Council (MUI) in 1975 and served for 5 years. In previous years, he had also led member of the Emergency Assembly during the Japanese occupation deal with governmental and Islamic issues. Literally works of Buya Hamka was self-taught in various sciences, proficient in Arabic, and researched many works by major poets from the Middle East. Next. While working in a magazine, he released the first written work entitled Khatibul Ummah, which contained a collection of speech from what he had heard in Surau Jembatan Besi. Then there is Buya Hamka's Tafsir Al-Azhar. In the content section, there is a lecture or down lecture that he has delivered at the Great Mosque of Al-Azhar since 1959. Being born and raised in the land of Minang made him know a lot about the custom and tradition there. So a classic novel entitled Under the Protection of the Kaaba was published. This novel is about his views on the mindset of people who like to group by case, because according to him, it is contrary to Islam. In the eyes of Buya Hamka, everyone has the same position in the eyes of Allah. The story of the novel Under the Protection of the Kaaba was successfully brought to the big screen in 1982 and in 2011. And I'm okay. Maybe there is from us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Syukran, dadah.